ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palaban sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi umuulan!
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome! Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka.
So where are you at right now? That's Saturday afternoon. You should be here with us. And of course, the most anticipated, at least for this particular week, the meeting between these two new age rivals. We're talking about DLSU Green Orchards going up against UP Fighting Maroons. Benji Santiago, Randolph Leonson, and of course, Kate Reyes at courtside. Welcome everyone. Dito po sa PlayTime Filoil Center in San Juan. How are you so far doing, Randolph?
Nanlalamig.
Ang lamig na bigla.
Grabe. But we expect once the ball is tipped off, the action will heat up as we see UP winning their first 2 games to grab early leadership. They want to continue that way. Meanwhile, LaSalle was victorious in their opening game against Adamson. This will only be their 2nd game in the Premier Preseason. Pero remember, in the UAP bracket, only 7 teams competing. So only 6 games, very important games for them. And syempre, this may just be the preseason, but this is the finals rematch.
Well, they have been going at it for the last couple of years for this preseason cup. And right now, eto ang pinanggalingan ng DLSU Green Archers. They played on opening day. They was able to beat ang Adamson University Soaring Falcons.
Yeah, just LaSalle flexing their muscle against Adamson in that opening day affair. But really, you see the discrepancy in rebounds, 49-32. Just a rich, loaded front court for the Green Archers. Obviously, the focus is on guys like LeBron James Diep, but also Kian Baclaan. I love the 8 assists that he's had in that game. 12 points also, and 5 of 9 from the field. Wala pong 3-pointer na ibinato si Kian Baclaan in that game. 5 of 9 from the field, but really just adding another facet in his game. Kakaiba yun, di ba? Na hindi ito si Kian Baclaan.
Well, at least that still stands, huh? You sabi mo you were impressed with this 8 assists so far. He's number 1 kaya isang laro pa lang sila.
Yeah.
And this is what happened naman to the UP Fighting Maroons. 89-71. The last time around, they were able to beat the UE Red Warriors.
Again, UP just catching fire from distance. 16 3-pointers on that one. Built 5 3-pointers from Terence Forte in that barrage to really bury the Red Warriors and get their 2nd win. Last Thursday lang to, Benji.
Fresh na fresh pa sa memory namin ni Randolph yung mga pangyayari na yun. Well, of course, sabi nga natin, ito naman parehong panalo. Sino magtutuloy-tuloy? So it's a totally different situation. Let's see Terence Forte, when he showed up, he really showed up in that particular game, coming up with 19 points, 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. Actually, 4 rebounds. He truly made an impact in that win.
Yeah, we know how capable of a scorer Terence Forte is. Kumbaga, pinaalala lang sa atin kung gaano siya kalihal from distance.
Jacob Cortez and Ray Remogan is all matched up here. Talagang napapa. Woo! All right, 8-1 and 5. The previous for Jacob Cortez and Ray Remogan, 8-4 and 6. That's really going to be a very interesting matchup. And we're going to be taking a closer look at this as we progress with the game. Our 2 coaches are actually talking to the commissioner. Commissioner Coach Joe Lipa might as well make things clear for everyone. And we're so happy that there's plenty of people dito sa ating venue, and I'm pretty sure there's also plenty who are watching a live stream coverage. Thank you very much for doing so.
Again, this is just the preseason, but the intensity is palpable. Kitang-kita mo with the amount of crowd who came here. And syempre, alam mo, ang magandang usapan nga dito is, kumbaga, UP LaSalle. Yes, this is the preseason. Hindi pa ito yung UAP Season 88 na pinaghahanda ninyo. Pero walang gustong matalo, Benji. Walang gustong makaisa, especially for UP. They got the victory in that championship duel. And meanwhile, LaSalle naman, they've been meeting not just in the preseason but also in the season proper finals for 2 years now. So 3 years na in the running itong new age rivalry between these 2 teams.
It's truly attracting a lot of attention, mixed emotions for people who are both following them, you know, whether you're on one side of the fence or you're on the other side of the fence. Let's turn you over to ating venue announcer.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our main game here inside the PlayTime Filoil Center. Welcome to the PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Today's main game features the De La Salle Green Archers versus the UP Fighting Maroons. Let's carry on the starting fives, beginning with the De La Salle Green Archers. Starting at guard, number 11, Jacob Cortez. Also at guard, number 1, JC Makalalag. Coming in at center, number 22, Bright Nuatko. Small forward, number 2, Boris Marasigan. And at power forward, number 25, Mike Phillips. The head coach for the Green Archers is Topex Robinson. Now, the starting five for the UP Fighting Maroons. Starting at guard, number 16, Noy Remogat. Also at guard, number 19, Jerry Abadjano. Coming in the center, number 55, Kenny Stevens. Forward, number 13, Mark Belmonte. And the other forward, number 18, Harold Alarcon. The head coach for the UP Fighting Maroons is Goldwyn Monteverde. The referees for small gamer crew chief, John Panayat Jr. Upper 1, Sho Alap. And upper 2, John
UP.com starting five for De La Salle, Jacob Cortez, JC Bacalalac, Bright Juanco, Boris Marasigan, and Mike Phillips. Ray Morgan for UP, along with Mark Belmonte, Harold Alarcon. And there's also Jerry Abadiano and Gani Stevens. Here we go. It's on. De La Salle with the first possession. It's taking some time here for De La Salle. They go inside, and Bright Juanco will open up the scoring.
Nice feed from Jacob Cortez to Bright Juanco. Bright Juanco just having the better read to cut to the basket. No one there to, kumbaga, guluhin yung tira niya.
As we try to take a look at this, almost a careless play, but they were able to get a hold solid of that basketball for UP. Jerry Abadiano throws a cross-court pass, long distance shot. It's an air ball from Ray Mogat. Jacob Cortez trying to get closer. Mike Phillips lost it, but somebody actually gave him a push.
I believe that's going to be on Mark Belmonte, but credit to the UP front court. They were ready for that pass from Jacob Cortez to a cutting Mike Phillips. However, medyo nasobrahan lang siguro yung hawi nitong si Mark Belmonte for that foul.
And Francis Noruca instantly palit kagad, pasok agad. Mike Phillips. Where does he go to? Shot clock is down to 8. Oh, how about that shot?
Yeah, Boris Marasigan, just the presence of mind. He almost lost the ball on that one, but was still able to hit the jumper.
Mike Phillips almost after the great defensive stop right there, but it's going to go the other way now. Not an easy shot by Boris Marasigan earlier.
He almost already lost the grip on that basketball, was able to gather it, and still able to hit that jumper.
Ray Mogat putting on the brakes, got double teamed. Francis Noruca lost it. Mike Phillips. Jacob Cortez, is he going to go all the way? Might as well do the extra pass, and that's a second basket for Bright Juanco.
Again, credit to Bright Juanco for continuing to play on the trail job, on the fast break, and finishing despite Francis Noruca in the paint.
UP Fighting Maroons have yet to get themselves on the board here. It's now 6-0 for De La Salle Green Archers.
You see this, just a gorgeous pass from Jacob Cortez. That's the second time that he fed itong si Bright Juanco inside. And not every day that you see Bright Juanco leading all scores, but he has 4 so far.
Jerry Abadiano could now knock down that long-distance shot, and look at the way they fight for that loose ball.
Hey, that's just signature. Mike Phillips just diving for the ball, regardless if it's the first quarter or the fourth. He will always try to get extra possessions for the Green Archers.
And this is what we're talking about. Buwis buhay kagad sa first quarter pa lang.
100 parati yan.
Bright Juanco looking for somebody to receive his pass here. Warriors then go for it. They're settling for their half-court offense. And the moving pick. It's going to be called a charge here against De La Salle. There's no foul. What happened there? They just
Boris
lost it.
Marasigan only lost the ball on that handoff.
Still have yet to score on UP Fighting Maroons. Francis Noruka, he goes for the three. He gets their first basket.
Hey, he deserves to get that shot for the effort that he put in chasing that loose ball. And Jacob Cortez was just too small to challenge for that three.
He's the guy who came off the bench and he was able to deliver the first production for the UP Fighting Maroons. We're talking about Francis Noruka.
And you know Francis Noruka as he delivers this Jiangnan three-point shot of the quarter. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na just showing us what he can do for this UP team. We've seen an array of athletic plays for him all throughout the season.
A quick play right there. The quick points for JC Makalalag. For De La Salle as they are up by 5 here in the first period. UP lost the basketball.
Oh no, I believe that the ball touched JC Makalalag's feet last.
Okay, so they changed the call here.
Yeah.
These are also exciting times, even for our referees.
Yeah. Eliminations pa lang po ito. Baka akala ninyo finals na.
Mogat lost it. De La Salle. Oh, that's traveling. At least that's better than being called for a foul.
Yeah.
It could have been a second already.
Really a nice read by Harold Alarcon to stand his ground against a rampaging Boris Marasigan to draw the charge. Second turnover now for Boris Marasigan. He has to clean up his act.
At least it's not a foul. It's traveling lang. Pero teka muna, Raylen Mogat. Only one basket, and this guy was able to do it for them. Francis Noruka, he's on the move. He goes for the runner. He gets fouled by Bright Luanco.
That was a nice getaway by Francis Noruka, basically faking out the La Salle defense, fooling both Mike Phillips and Bright Luanco. Was just too late on the challenge, but he has to earn these 2 points from the line.
2 shots, he makes the first one.
So all 4 points for UP coming from that guy, Francis Noruka.
Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Flawless. 8-5. DLSU. It's Bright Luanco. Jacob Cortez goes for the follow-up.
Hey, that was a tough shot, but Jacob Cortez, just the familiarity with this court. This is where he made his name for San Pedro, now wants to do the same for La Salle.
Francis Noruka. From the other side, couldn't get it done. Jacob Cortez with a blow-by move. Back-to-back baskets for Jacob Cortez.
And really, what a game for Jacob Cortez in the early goings of this game. Just beating the UP defense, catching them napping on the break. And that's just easy 2 points for the Cool Cup.
Time down to 5 minutes and a half here in our first quarter. Huwag niyo masyadong ubusin yung energy ninyo, ha?
It's just the first quarter, Benji.
Maaga pa. Leave something for later. It's gonna be more exciting. UP trying to add up this 5 points that they have. Another player has managed to score for them. Harold Alarcon.
Yeah, the Harold Alarcon. Maybe you may be forgetting how potent he is with how Jerry Abadjano and Desper there have held themselves in the first 2 games of this preseason tournament. But Harold Alarcon, just one of the killers.
Oh, wow. What he does pass this awareness of where the ball is going. Mike Phillips throws it down.
And that's going to be another turnover for UP. That deserves a replay.
And all brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Don't worry, I'm here. I got your back.
14 seconds.
Flying into the hoop. And then Francis Zoruca too close for comfort. Will pick up a foul here. Oh, hindi siya. It's Ray Mogat's going to be called for the personal. De La Salle doubling the output of UP. It's a three-pointer. Ian Baclan. Sabi mo, hindi tumira ng tres yung nakaraan.
Yeah, yet to make a three, but now he's making sure that everyone remembers his name. Remember the name, Wonder Boy hitting the three-point shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Jiangnan Hot Pot. Hot Pot ba? Jiangnan na.
Itong part na to.
Okay.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Sa ABC sigurado ka. Sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
And this is still the eliminations.
Only the second game for La Salle, only the third game for UP.
And we have managed to get these people excited. 17-7, De La Salle University.
Again, I told you, Benji, no preseason, no preseason. This is a rivalry game and no one wants to take the L against the other team.
It's really one of the highlights that we're bringing to you very early this stage of this preseason cup. UP, what a tough time to get a basket right here. Second serving will result in a foul called against DLSU, and Gani Stevens will be shooting free throws.
And you see now UP trying to match the quickness of La Salle. Terence Fortea entering the game for the black shirts. Meanwhile, well-deserved breather for Jacob Cortez and Mike Phillips. Mason Amos and Doyce Duo checking in for the white shirts.
Gani Stevens knocks down the first free throw. Second one, it popped out. 17-8 for the Green Archers. Kian Baclaan's turn right now to orchestrate the plays here for the Green Archers. Kian Baclaan goes cross court. Long distance shot. Won't fall. And there's a push. And that's loose ball foul. Mason Amos.
You see the coaching chess match between these two teams. Grabe yung palitan ng players. Jan Felicilda also entering the game for UP. But the problem now for La Salle is that foul by Mason Amos puts them in penalty. So Gani Stevens returns to the free throw line after splitting earlier on.
Front end to this free throw here is a miss. Coach Topex Robinson looking on his team. is enjoying this 9-point lead. It was even 10 earlier. It was really a quick blazing start that Salle University was able to display here in the first quarter.
So Francis Noruga returns. UP trying to get a bit of an advantage inside.
Kian Baclan. One-hand push shot.
Again, that's just a lethal score in every sense of the word. 5 points now for Kian Baclan off the bench for the Green Archers.
Lead back up 10 for the Green Archers indeed. 3.5 to play. First quarter of action. Tough times. Making some baskets here for UP. Wow, what a getaway!
Yeah, just getting away and evading Terence Fortea. Kian Baclan now starting to heat up, but Francis Noruga is open inside.
Francis Noruga will have to settle for free throws.
That deserves another highlight play. That was our PlayTime Cares play of the quarter. Kian Baclan just beating the UP defense and being magnificent in the rim as he's known for.
Nakita ko na yun kanina, yung galaw na yun eh. But it was another player,
Yeah,
Jacob Cortez.
Jacob Cortez. You see really the luxury of this LaSalle team having that rich backcourt, having Kian Baclan and Jacob Cortez. Parang give and take, eh, diba? Pwedeng, sometimes Jacob will start, minsan Kian will start, but you know, the intensity will still be that high.
Well, UP will have to contend with that kind of intensity that the Green Archers are showing here in the first period. The split charities for Francis Noruga. Kian Baclan. Almost lost it. Recovers. Shot clock is 8. No need to hurry, but they went for the shot. They got the defensive rebound. Francis Noruga coming into the picture, breaking up the play. UP in transition. And they go for the big shot, the long distance shot. That goes.
Big three from Raylan Torres. Luis Pablo was just too late on the contest, and he was able to hit that corner three.
Raylan Torres only had 2 points in the previous engagement. And Mason Amos. Oh, well. Let's return the compliment.
Talk about a shootout here in the first quarter. Now Mason Amos joining the three-point party for LaSalle.
2 minutes and 15 to play here in the first period. Is this going to be really a shootout that's going to be happening? It's headed that way, it seems.
Give and take for these two teams.
2 minutes.
Previous game, Mark Belmonte's first attempt was also a 3, and he got it done.
And that's going to be a charging foul on Doy Dumo. He was just warding off that pesky defense. And no surprise, Jan Belzilda giving him little to no room for space to operate.
Most important thing, make some stops. You want to engage them in a shootout, especially if they were leading in double figures earlier. Well, UP's trying to make that kind of an adjustment. The pass was tapped out, 21 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time here for the Fighting Maroons. A minute and 45. Francis Noruga will not be denied this.
And that's just credit that to the player movement of UP getting Francis Noruga open inside. Wala nang magagawa doon si Kian Baclan.
Lead cut down to 6. Fighting off the pick, but let's take a look at this smart power dunk here.
Yeah, Luis Pablo
brought to us by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
Luis Pablo was just locked down, and those constant movement from the Fighting Maroons.
Kian Baclan. Dumo falls short. Here comes UP, the other way. Three-pointer,
And you have to guard that man. 5 3-pointers last game, and he continues to heat up. Talking about Terence Fortea, but another foul will be whistled for UP.
And again, this is a Jangnan 3-point shot. Jangnan hot pot ba Jangnan na. And that's the way he also started in the previous game, Terence Fortea.
Yeah, Terence Fortea just lethal from distance. That's his first 3 of the game for UP.
EJ Goliana trying to get himself on the board here, coming off the bench, and he knocks down the first free throw. Salle keeping themselves still on top of this ball game. We got exactly 1 minute to play. This is just the first quarter.
Huh?
Yes. Imagine, ganun din yung feeling ko eh.
Yeah.
Parang kanina pa tayo naglalaro.
But really a dogfight between these two teams as EJ Goliana gets them up by 5.
Mark Belmonte will have to bring down that basketball.
Oh!
And no call. Play contenders. It's a good battle. That's what I'm saying.
Terence Fortea hitting that one straight in the face of Kian Baclan.
Both of these teams ready for each other. Kian Baclan, it's my turn. Eat my dust.
Again, tit for tat. Terence Fortea hits a 3 on the other end, but Kian Baclan just beating him off the dribble. Nice pass, and that's going to be an N1 play.
You got your 3, I got my 3-point play.
Well, not yet. Not yet.
Hindi, 3-point play pa lang.
Yeah, okay.
In the making pa yan. I may have spoke too soon.
Kaya minsan sa ayoko nagsasalita pag may free throw eh. Masisisi tayo eh.
28-24. And assistant coach Christian Luanson, of course, is able to help here for Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. They were down double figures, but they managed to come back and even get closer in this play for the Fighting Maroons. Oh,
That was a
tap out.
Yeah, that was tipped by Luis Pablo.
Francis Noruca. I mean, his leaping ability, I can't believe he lost that pass.
Medyo mataas lang ng konti.
Bagay.
But that was already a high pass.
Like he was going the other way and the ball was going another way. 4-point game. The final 20 seconds of our first quarter. And it seems like we have seen almost everything. Kian Baclan, 10 seconds on our shot clock. Kian, everybody loves this. Kian gets it done! How about that ISO play? And that will end. I couldn't even describe how exciting the first quarter turned out to be between these two teams.
Yeah, Jacob Cortez starting off hot for LaSalle in his PlayTime Cares best plays of the quarter. Also, Mike Phillips putting his imprint with that emphatic dunk. But Terence Fortea and the rest of UP are just stroking it from distance. However, Kian Baclan just doing wonder boy things for LaSalle as they have this 30-24 lead after 1.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
And we are back in action. I am Kate Reyes reporting from the sidelines. As longtime familiar foes, it's no foreign fact that UP and LaSalle hate each other on the court. But as two of the most talented teams in the collegiate scene today, they're practicing the similar discipline of sacrifice when it comes to managing talents and egos. Marami man silang pagkakaiba, bahagi ng dalawang koponan na every member is willing to step back when they have to. May sarili-sarili silang problema, but clash of talents is not one of them. Let's see who's managing it better right now, Benji and Dolph.
Well, ito, sisimula na ating second quarter. I just want to talk about this. For the UP to be able to be shooting 53%. But on DLSU, 72%. Grabe, no?
But really, the 5 3-pointers for UP, keeping them in this game. As Mark Belmonte has that putback basket.
Gets themselves going here in the second period. Mark Belmonte, second basket for the Fighting Maroons. Jacob Cortez back on the floor, floats it up, and he gets fouled here. Mark Belmonte, the culprit, and that'll be 2 free throws here for Jacob Cortez.
Also, the second personal foul for Mark Belmonte. Miguel Iñiguez has been deployed by Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. And really, what about these? LaSalle backward, Benji.
Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
As I was saying, 11 points for Kian Baclaan, and now Jacob Cortez just made his 5th. Has a chance for score number 6. Akin yan, akin.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 points for Jacob Cortez in this contest, but really his playmaking has been stellar.
Moral of the story, don't second guess the players. Oh, it's Miguel Iñiguez.
6th 3-pointer of the game for UP. Has been their biggest lifeline in this rivalry game.
2-point advantage. The denial by Francis Oruca. Transition play, the denial right there. Mason Amos.
So it's just starting to feel like it. What you can do, I can do better. First one, on the other end, Francis Oruca denying that basketball. That deserves a replay. Shutting the door on EJ Golieno. On the other end, it's Mason Amos' turn to get back for his teammate with a block of his own.
What I'm so impressed about is that they're all reacting to all kinds of moves that we are seeing here. Everybody here inside our venue. So that's what I'm talking about. So Chico Briones instantly making an impact. That offense. And then over at the other end, the foul is going to be called against the Fighting Maroons.
And don't look now, we are tied at 31. What a dogfight we are seeing, Benji.
Well, making a comeback. They started kind of flat, the UP. But right now, once they woke up, there's no stopping them. And look at where they are at right now. Salle University somehow he tried to retain what kind of energy they were able to put up with when he started this ball game. And Jacob Cortez keeps them back on the lead, 33-31.
7 points and 2 assists for the Cool Cub to keep LaSalle in the driver's seat.
Yun na ba talaga yun? Cool Cub na ba talaga siya?
Anak ni Cool Cut eh.
Oh, wow! And the three-point shooting of the UP, Raymond Torres delivers another good one here for the Fighting Maroons.
Second 3 in this quarter, 7 3-pointers in this game. Blistering shooting night for the Fighting Maroons.
Up 1. Mike Phillips able to manage. Get that basket. Falling away. The contact was there. No problem. He's going to have a bonus free throw.
And he just beat Sean Alter to the cup. Got the better angling, better positioning. and we'll get the bonus.
And Mike Phillips completes the three-point play right there. 36-34. UP, 10-second shot clock to work on here. Jacob Briones again.
He likes that leaning jumper. 4 points now for the second-generation player.
Jacob Cortez, the spin, but he was stopped.
Wow.
John Penicilda joining the three-point club here for UP. And over at the other end, Jacob Cortez and one. Such swift, quick action from one court to another.
Even us can't keep up as John Penicilda hits the three, but Doy Duo finding Jacob Cortez leaking out on the other end. And a potential three-point play for LaSalle. And one thing I want to note, as great of a shooting as UP is having, Benji, they've already gotten 14 fouls with 7:09 left in the first half. And Jacob Cortez just taking advantage of those foul-prone ways of UP as he levels the game back to 39.
Double figures, Jacob Cortez, 7 minutes to play here in our first half. All tied up at 39. Another long distance shot. That time could be called a heat check, and UP, no, they won't be able to retain possession. It's going to be De La Salle basketball.
Yeah, first miss of the game for Chico Briones, really.
6:54, and we are deadlocked at 39.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Welcome back. 39 all. And we're still here in the second period. Oh! VJ Pre in the house.
Oy, kumusta ka, pre? Yeah, the man of last week just committing to UP, their newest gem, but will still have to redshirt this year. Obviously, he's going to be cleared to play comp season 89 for the Fighting Maroons.
And all the stories that happened around him involve these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, there were rumors that LaSalle is making a run, but eventually UP swooped in and got him.
So right now, De La Salle University trying to break this deadlock to come up ahead again in this game. That's exactly what happened to them. JC Makalala gave them that opportunity. Some pressure defense being applied, but right now, UP, John Penicilda, 8 3-point shots made in the first half. Shot clock is down to 7.
Nice getaway by 7 Gagate.
Coming off the bench. That's how it has been going for UP. Every time they field in a new player, merong impact agad.
And really, the heightened intensity of this game, kumbaga, you want to have a share of the limelight.
It's like you always have to be ready. Oh, that's a three-pointer.
Second three-pointer of the game for Mason Amos.
Another break of the deadlock. De La Salle is up once again. UP trying to close in, the tip in. It worked for 7. Gagate, 2 baskets, back-to-back.
It's really nice to see Seven Gagate getting those opportunities in his second year.
And again, this is another Jangnan Hanpa three-pointer. Jangnan Hanpa ba Jangnan na.
So once again, Jacob Cortez is on the line. And again, the penalty situation for UP complicating them as stellar of a shooting night as they have been having. When you are in the penalty with 7 minutes to play, that's always going to be a problem. And true enough, Jacob Cortez is just taking full advantage.
All right, in the meantime, puntahan muna natin si Kate.
Earlier, you mentioned rivalry, but here's the thing. Despite these two teams playing each other more than any other team in the UAAP, the Fighting Maroons wouldn't call it a rivalry between them. According to Jerry Abadiano, they don't make special preparations when facing LaSalle, and they consider them like any other team they're facing. That's what UP has been banking on to fuel this kind of performance. They make sure mas mahirap ang practice nila kaysa sa actual game. Apart from that, they shared that they create habits on and off the court to embody the culture of champions. Benji and Dolph.
Marunong na sila sumagot.
And really, kumbaga, for UP, it's a matter of get the hard part done para pagdating ng laro, muscle memory na lang. And you see, Seven Gagat is just really showcasing his wear 6 points now for him. However, Boris Marasigan, ang bilis ng sagot sa kabila.
It has been that way here in the first half. See? And how friendly is that basket to these two teams, actually?
And really, that's the soft touch of Harold Alarcon putting into good use. Getting the friendliest of friendly bounces.
Sabagay, is what Kate was talking about kanina, about Jerry Abadiano's statement on this rivalry, so he doesn't consider it. Talaga naman dapat equal treatment kayo. You have to be always prepared 100% whether who's facing you at the other side of the court.
And also, minsan kasi mga rivalry games, and it adds more pressure for you. So,
Kaya
it takes you out, mas nasiging gigil yung laro mo, and takes you out of your usual system, mas hindi mo nagagawa yung gusto mong gawin.
Just formulate some winning ways. Who or which are you going to be going up against with? Luis Pablo at close range. Ang bilis ng sagutan. Look at where we are at right now. 50-48 with still 4 minutes to play in this ball game.
So it's now LaSalle's turn to hand out those fouls. UP trying to be more aggressive in attacking the rim in this second part of the second quarter.
High scoring game. Kanino papabor yun?
Both are just high-octane teams.
Yeah. Imagine 71% shooting for De La Salle. That's 62% for UP.
And it's not like they're not playing great defense. It's just that they're just showing impeccable shooting.
Ian Baclan called for the charge, and he's claiming there was a flop. But the referee saw it otherwise. Naisahan ka lang, Jerry Abadiano. Ganun na nangyari din doon. Wow, look at this, oh. 50-50. Ganun din ang feeling ng lahat ng mga nandirito
It's fairly
ngayon.
even. It's fairly down the middle. Hindi ka pwede pumingit, kumaga.
3.5. Nice move.
He loves that Harold Alarcon, that off the dribble pull-up jumper, just using that quick spin move to put his team up by 2.
7 points for Harold Alarcon. Boris Marasigan.
He likes those difficult shots, don't he?
I know. Problema, wala naman scoring actually, judging for degree of difficulty. Yeah. And they just keep answering baskets one after the other. Mike Phillips, para kung sino unang kukurap. UP up by 2 for now. 2 minutes and 45 to play. Ray Mogat gets double teamed. Harold Alarcon wanting some ISO play for him. 3 seconds. And there's a foul.
Oh, that's going to be the 4th foul for Boris Marasigan. But before that, that was just a difficult shot for him. And then Noy Remogat getting his first points off the basket, off the dribble. But that's going to be a cause of concern for Coach Topex Robinson. 4 fouls na si Boris Marasigan, who was his starting small forward in this game.
Yung tinignan natin, exchange of baskets for both teams, that was in slow-mo.
Yeah.
In real time, it only lasted a few seconds. Ganun kabilis. Magpalitan sila. Split charities for Harold Alarcon, but they are up by 3 right now, 55-52. I would consider this the biggest lead of UP against LaSalle here in the first half.
Wow, that's just vintage Jerry Abadjano. He loves that mid-range as much as he's improved his shooting from the outside. That's always in the bag for him.
And increasing and getting to their largest lead. Pero teka muna, Kian Baclan. That's what I'm talking about. It only takes a few seconds for the exchange of baskets to happen between these two teams. There's one. Huwag yung bilangin to kasi slow mo to.
But yeah, Kian Baclaan has that one-hander as part of his signature repertoire. Ilang court na yung pinakitaan niya yan. And he continues to do the same here at the PlayTime Cares Center.
57-54 UP. We're under 2 minutes here in the first half. Imagine just 2 quarters almost done here. And if you're going to be telling stories to each other, talking about this game, kalahati pa lang, ang dami ng kwento. Still got long ways to go. So with regards to really talking about this ball game, one thing is for sure, if you missed out on this, bukas wala kayong kausap. Sayang. Harold Alarcon trying to up their lead. .103 seconds to play in the first half. Again, thank you very much for joining us. Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson, Kate Reyes at courtside, and Harold Alarcon, all focused. This concentration, you could see it in his face.
Veterano na rin yan eh, si Harold Alarcon.
Oo naman. Been there, done that.
And he has 11 points to lead all scorers for UP.
Harold Alarcon getting the applause from a most appreciated UP community as he gets to go back to the bench. Mike Phillips against Gani Stevens. Is in the paint. Mike Phillips fakes, goes for the jump hook. He's fouled. It's going to the line.
Number 55, Gani Stevens, his first foul.
Gani Stevens did all in his earnest to really stand his ground against Mike Phillips, but ang liksi lang talaga ni Mike Phillips doon.
Warning on the green officers, head coach Dr. Robinson for unsportsmanlike behavior.
A warning on Coach Topex for unsportsmanlike behavior. And now we can proceed to the 2 free throws awarded Mike Phillips. Takes the first one, going for his second. It didn't happen. 60, 50. Oh, wow!
And that's really the value of EJ Gollena, one of the peskiest guards out there, getting those second chance points for LaSalle.
It's like he just appeared out of nowhere to come up with a basket. And then UP commits a turnover. Seven Gagate applauded also. He has done his thing.
Yeah, quality minutes for him. 6 points for Seven Gagate.
Jacob Cortez. Penalty ng UP.
At the line, shooting Jacob Cortez.
Missed on the first one. Let's see, LaSalle from the line is 8 of 13 right now. Jacob Cortez making sure about his second. We're down to the last 45 seconds of the first half. Ian Baclan going to Jacob Cortez. Jacob Cortez, like, it falls short for him, pero parang intentional because he's going to be getting that offensive rebound.
Did not really get his balance on that first try, but stayed and got the offensive board. He knew where the ball would land, and he was able to get 2 points down.
High scoring first half. 60 all, not anymore. Jerry Abadiano giving back the lead to UP. And 12 seconds before we end the first half, there's still one play that needs to be executed by LaSalle, but Jerry Abadiano thinking like this is already clutch time, but this is just basically the first half.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
That's all what's left here in the first half. 12 seconds. And UP is enjoying a 2-point advantage. Let's see how LaSalle will try to respond. They called a timeout. How is it going to turn out? Kian Baclan had the layup. Mike Phillips underneath 2 tries. And that will be it.
It's not over. It's not over. It's just the halftime. But with how they're conducting, it's like they're always gonna go for the game winner. But what a frantic first half that was. PlayTime Cares' best plays of the quarter. Jacob Cortez heating up for LaSalle, but Harold Alarcon making his imprint, just taking over in that second period. Meanwhile, Kian Baclan still being the wonder boy that he is, getting that end one play. However, Jerry Abadiano having that last say in this first half with that vintage Jerry Abajano shot. UP is up 62-60 at halftime.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abot ang data! GG, bro! Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi umuulan.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, Subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng PlayTime. You're welcome! PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ng PlayTime. You're welcome!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
All-purpose epoxy El General. Matibay na dikitan. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal. Plastic El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Well, what else do you expect? It's a close ball game and a high scoring at that. Ending two quarters 62-60 in favor of the UP Fighting Maroons against DLSU Green Archers. Randolph, ito na naman yung story numbers natin.
Yeah, again, impeccable shooting for UP. 8 3-pointers thrown in the first half alone. But kita mo naman yung field goal shooting ng dalawang koponan. 64% for LaSalle, 66% for UP. Also, to note, Benji, in the second quarter, UP shot 15 of 20. That's a very high 75% from the field. And obviously, the bench giving both teams a big lift. But obviously, UP getting the bigger of 36-25 yung ating bench scoring. Still fairly even down the middle. Mas maganda lang yung three-point shooting talaga ng UP.
Just to add up to what you were talking about, 38-30 ang scoring run natin in one quarter. That was in the second quarter. UP had it at 38. De La Salle had it at 30. And all because of the big numbers being put up here by the likes of Harold Alarcon and Francis Noruca and Seven Gagate, Terence Fortea and 6 Jerry Abadiano. Balanced scoring. Jacob Cortez and Kian Baclan taking care of the offense somehow. 15 and 13, the combination of them. 28. Boris Marisigan is playing with 4 personal fouls, but managed to come up with some early shots going for him, and he's got
shots,
6
really.
points. Mike Phillips, there's also a throwdown already, a follow-up throwdown, and Luis Pablo contributing. Here's what's happened here. Jacob Cortez. What happened to Ray Remogat dito sa key matchup natin, Rando?
I mean, Ray Remogat got the starting nod but took a bit of a backseat, kumbaga, dun sa hot shooting nitong sila Terence Fortea and Jerry Abadiano. Still 2 points in his name. He's got his touches, but you expect him to be more aggressive and, kumbaga, matcha-challenge kayo. Nakikita mo yung katapatan mo. Obviously, Jacob Cortez, Kian Baclan as well, having a ball off a game. And you expect Ray Remogat to heighten that shooting and be more active come the second half.
Yes, that's right. The production can even be bigger when we enter the third quarter. In the meantime, this coming Monday, it's already June, huh? Ang CSB Blazers will open it up laban sa JRU Heavy Bombers, and then Letran will take on Mapua in the second game. FEU will see action versus UST. That's this coming Monday, June 2nd. In the meantime, taking a break. We'll come back with the second half.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Di kita, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
All-purpose boxing El General. Matibay na dikitan El General. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal Plastic El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Second half just about to get underway here. Again, it's 62-60 in favor of the UP Fighting Maroons. And here we go. High-scoring game. It's what we have made mention. And Jacob Cortez get things going right away for DLSU, tying it all up at 62.
13 points now for Jacob Cortez, and yun na naman yung very deceiving move, going fast and then decelerating, getting just a little space to hit that jumper.
Jacob Cortez making it back-to-back. They were able to experience the largest lead back in the first period when it went up to 12. But of course, that's all part of history right now. In the UP, with Connie Stevens going to Francis Oruca. Very limited to Coach Topix Robinson, thinking there could have been a whistle or anything that could have happened in that sequence. And now there's a whistle.
That's going to be an offensive foul, I believe, on Mike Phillips, as Toy Dumo was finding a way to get in.
Ito yung ating El General All-Purpose Epoxy rebound of the quarter. Like every possession counts.
Yeah.
Francis Oruca, the baseline jumper, couldn't get it to go down. He was open that time around, but I don't think that's his shot. 64-62. Jacob Cortez, there's contact here. After making back-to-back baskets here in the third, Jerry Abadiano got too close for comfort. $17 on the shot clock here for the Green Archers. Mike Phillips behind the back, but lost control of the basketball. And the other way. Harold Alarcon giving a tough time here.
Yeah, JC Macalalag arguing his case, saying na bola, and he did not really get fooled by yung kontra-tempo nitong si Harold Alarcon. wanted to anticipate the drive, but will be whistled for the foul.
Alarcon adds up to his production here. So he tries to go for his second free throw. He's got 12 as of the moment, and make that 13. All right, pakinggan muna natin si Kate Reyes.
No lies here, but Michael Phillips admits that more than the loaded team, one of the things he prepares for when facing UP is the crowd. For good 3 years, Phillips bared its beyond compare to go against the hyperactive Maroons community. Before, he used to try his best to silence them in his head. But that gets him more frustrated. Now, when the crowd talks, he talks too, but only to himself to keep him thinking rather than distracted. Benji and Dolph.
Have you heard of earbuds? No, hindi naman pwede gamitin yun. Without playing. I know. Ganyan talaga eh. 66-64. Sabi natin, this is a new age rivalry. You gotta be ready for everything. If you could call the community of UP being very active, they have the right to do so.
Very boisterous,
yes.
Whatever verb you want to call it. But Jacob Cortez silencing that crowd with another shot. 6 points in this quarter for Jacob.
Francis Oroca, look at him sailing in for that layup. 68-66 for UP.
That's his second foul. Second team foul for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Sideline throw in for the Green Archers. Mason Amos already have a couple of three-pointers here. Baseline attack. Yes, it will count.
First points of the game for Doi Dungo. He's been having difficulty getting the ball through the rim, and now just getting away from Ray Remogat. That's the best play of the quarter, brought to you by PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes.
Time to break the deadlock again. Not much has changed. Actually, it is a close ball game indeed between these two teams.
Just a seesaw battle between two quality powerhouse UAAP squads.
Francis Oroca.
Oh!
And he gets rejected by Mike Phillips.
That deserves a replay. And that's just nice recognition by Mike Phillips to anticipate that drive by Francis Oroca, telling him, get that ball out of here.
I was looking at the reaction of the people who are just watching. Hey, halos hindi ba nakabibol si Mike Phillips eh? Everything is just okay, part of the game.
However, that's gonna be, he was fouled, he was called for his third personal foul.
Luis Pablo will check in. Mike Phillips, of course, they're still remembering that shot block against Francis Oroca a few seconds back. They try to go for a quick play inside. Ball knocked out of bounds.
13 on the shot clock.
The ball got inbounds from the baseline. The UP is down by 1. Jerry Abadiano, nope, it didn't work out, that long distance shot, and here comes LaSalle. Just protecting a 1-point lead, Jacob Cortez. Cortez trying to get close to the basket.
That was a tough shot by Luis Pablo. Francis Oroca and Giannis was giving him little room to operate.
And I appreciate the referees letting the players play. Francis Oroca not bothered at all because Mike Phillips is sitting on the bench.
That was a nice fake out leading to that assist. An easy bucket for Francis Oroca.
Here's the three. Just popped out. Managing to get it back for Salle University. They go for another three. Still can't get it to go down. And Oruka has to really go up high to grab that rebound. Last touch, DLSU.
So interesting point here, Benji. Coach Topics once again pinagsabay si Jacob Cortez and Kian Baclaan on the court. So the four blue chip new recruits for LaSalle on the court at the same time together with DJ Goliena.
5 minutes and 20. Talk about the tandem of Cortez and Baclaan. Baclaan failing to cash in at that baseline jumper. Ray Mogat setting up the play.
Too open.
But getting an offensive rebound, it has another opportunity here. A nice handoff. And that ball decides to go out. Busquet, Terence Fortea, catch and shoot. It didn't work out.
Great effort from UP keeping the possession on their side.
And I'm beginning to feel for Ray Mogat.
Yeah.
He's only got 2 points.
He's got to really get this game going. However, Jacob Cortez getting a well-deserved breather. In for the first time, Benji, Rael Melencio.
Interesting.
Coming back from ACL injury, so a nice sight to see him playing for LaSalle.
There you go. Sabi ni Ray Mogat, thanks, bench. Okay, you just fired me up.
It's about time that Ray Mogat can get this game going. Only 4 points in this contest.
Almost basically the same move for Luis Pablo to get a basket for DLSU. 72-71. And don't you think it's really worth it your Saturday afternoon with us? This game, Ray got bothered right there for sure.
Well defended by Luis Pablo on that drive.
Ian Baclaan goes cross court. And Mason Amos this time going for the drive. It's not a three-pointer, but it's a three-point play in the making.
That was a nice fake out. Kian Baclaan providing his PlayTime Cares play off the quarter, brought to you by PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. Mason Amos just getting the quick first step against Mark Belmonte and will now shoot to the line for 1.
5 points so far. His first basket with a three-pointer. Now he completes the three-point play. He's got 6. DLSU on top by 2.
And also UP back in penalty situation with 3 minutes and change left in the third.
Mason Amos also doing the thing on defense here.
He continues to own the number of Mark Belmonte. First beating him to the basket in that time, anticipating that drive, holding that ball down against Mark Belmonte.
Speaking of Belmonte, stuck with only 5 points. Kian Baclaan, a hurried shot right there. It's just an almost. There you go. Terence Fortea, what he does best.
Yeah, again, under duress, over the outstretched arms of Rael Melencio.
9 points for Terence Fortea. Lead change, UP up 1. Baclaan, Amos now. Mason Amos, some crossover move. Ball poked away. It's still with De La Salle. Fires the 3, long and strong. Battle for possession. and it's going to go the other way.
What a battle we're seeing.
Pati yung mga referees ganado eh.
Oy. You have to be in your A game.
Another chance here for UP. 2 minutes 43. Long distance shot. Taking it from Toys.
And they continue to heat up. Talk about UP. The barrage of threes continuing to fall down.
It's already 10 3-point shots made for UP. Oh, how about that? We just have to leave our eyes wide. Nagawa naman ng paraan.
Oh!
Nagawa naman ng paraan.
Oh! Janjan Felicilda passing it to no one. He thought that was a black shirt, but that was the referee that he was passing the ball to.
That's how intense this ball game is turning out to be. What a spin! Jacob Cortez wowing everybody.
And he continues to heat up para dito sa LaSalle, leading scorer of the game.
He's got 23 and tying it all up at 78. And then the miss by UP. DLSU, Kian Baclan gets his own miss, puts it back up and in.
And Kian Baclan just tracking the ball off the miss.
As you were saying.
Ang bilis ang sagot ni Dennis Fortea.
80 all. What a third quarter. What a ball game. And we still have a full quarter ahead of us. DLSU wanting the lead back. Jacob Cortez. The crossover. The dish. The three. That's one. Mason Amos delivers.
Third conversion for Mason Amos from distance. And he puts LaSalle in the driver's seat.
But for how long? That's the question. The way things are going between these two teams. Nice fake. Oh, but Mason Amos was able to take it away. Quick hands. Jacob! Whoa! Again!
Showtime in playtime. Filoil Center. The Cool Club doing Cool Club things.
Yeah, that's right. You're talking about Jacob Cortez. How cool was that play?
Talk about razzle dazzle, Benji.
We never run out of thrilling things to show you here. Exciting things. And we're just about to end the third quarter. DLSU enjoying this 5-point lead. Terence Fortea runs it through!
And they continue to stroke it from distance. 11 threes for UP.
And Kian Baclan with a quick reply. And then the steal. LaSalle. Another basket.
What a frantic finish that was, Benji. LaSalle just on point in that final minute and enabling them to grab the 6-point lead.
They just never run out of things to make everybody here inside the venue. And for all of you who are watching live stream, the thrill for this Sunday afternoon. Yes, truly making it worth your while wherever you are. Look at that, Jacob Cortez. That's just one of those things that could really fire you up. Terence Fortea, what you can do, just do it differently. And still we got a close ball game, but DLSU is up by 6.
Sa ABC sigurado ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng PlayTime. You're welcome.
Yes, this is how it looks right here inside PlayTime Filoil Center here in San Juan. These two teams, really, what they have managed to show us so far, Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson, Kate Reyes at courtside. Kanina sabi, uwian na. Come on, guys. We know you want more. You want to see more.
And Seven Gaganda is showing more of his game. 8 points now. Easily his best outing for UP.
Really some quality minutes being shown here by some of the players when they are actually pointed at to see action, they deliver. Oops, careless basketball for a little while right there for UP. He will keep it. They got 16 on the clock. Terence Fortea, the way he would usually do it, not at all bothered by anything. He would just let it fly, and so far things are going his way. Here he is again. And Jacob Cortez is on him. Oh, nice find. Oh! Francis Noruka mocked the shot. He's going to give it another try.
And he's not going to miss on the second try. That's the beauty of having a Francis Noruka inside, just a bundle of energy in the paint for UP.
So ano sinasabi niyong uwian na? Eto na, dikit na naman tayo rito.
And you see the UP defense starting to tighten up. They're anticipating those drop passes from Jacob Cortez. Second instance in this fourth quarter where they were able to avert disaster by trying to pound those passing lanes.
Right, Nuan Guo will see action once again. Baseline inbound for DLSU. Right, playing the outside. Here's Jacob, the step back three. It goes!
What a game for Jacob Cortez. 26 big points to lead the charge for LaSalle.
He's got 3 rebounds, 4 assists to boot across his name. 5-point advantage, UP. He's got to be more careful in handling that basketball. Terence Fortea. It's short. It's an air ball. And he's going to be hearing it from the people. And ito nga yung ating 3-pointer brought to us by Jangnan Hatpat ba? Jangnan na. Jacob Cortez, basically like a do-it-all guy here. Tireless. Still packs a lot of power here.
The referee's telling Harold Alarcon they're just guarding Jacob Cortez a little too tight. Was whistled for the foul there. His third of the game. That was a forced pass by Luis Pablo to JC Macalalag. Medyo malakas ng konti.
Tsaka yung high-low play, parang baliktad yung goals. No? Should have been the other way around, but nevertheless, that's already a turnover. Ray Mogat. Francis Noruka, nope.
And you see how much UP is trying to feed Francis Noruka down low. That's one of the things that has been successful for them in this fourth quarter.
And free throws being brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Francis Noruka. It's really a big part of the offense here. Sa panig ng UP Fighting Maroons. And to add up those 3-pointers that they have been knocking down all throughout the game. 92-89 DLSU. Luis Pablo, the spin, trying to scoop it inside. Bright Nuanco couldn't follow it up, but he did give it a try. Ray Morgat. As they go inside, Francis Noruha. Noruha, a little bit of a hesitation, lost control of the basketball, and he's going to turn this over.
Yeah, Bright Nuanco just holding his ground, unfazed by the intensity and power of Francis Noruha, forcing him to be out of whack and a little too out of control, and lost that basketball.
Long ways to go, 7-20. Mike Phillips back on the floor. Where does he go to?
Taking too long.
Nicely done right there. Bright Nuanco was ready for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Nice read by Bright Nuanco. Francis Noruha already committing to Doi Dumo there, so Doi just sending the ball to the board and getting the offensive board.
It's Francis Noruha going for the runner.
Number 22, Bright Nuanco is second.
Bright Nuanco's foul will result in free throws for Francis Noruha. 16 points in the ball game so far.
2 free throws, Francis Noruha.
Let's see how he fares from the line this time around. You gotta be kidding me. Ilan yun? 6? Amusement for the commissioner, Joe Lipa, of course, the chairman, Virgil Villavicencio, Deputy Commissioner Bert De La Rosa.
But 17 points now for Francis Noruha, together with 3 rebounds. He's been the leading scorer really for UP despite the bevy of gunners that they've had in this game.
Fatigue could also be creeping in at Francis Noruha when he begins to lose control of the basketball.
But you expect him to be back in this game, really.
Ray Morgat in transition here for UP. Another long-distance shot didn't work out that time. 6-19. And DLSU protecting just a 4-point lead to consider. The quick hands, late whistle.
There's going to be a foul on Jerry Abadjano. So 2 more shots for Doi Dumo on the line.
Of 17 so far from the line for DLSU. It's Jerry Abadiano. Has managed only 6 points here in this game. Doi Dumo getting it done in the second one.
13 of 19 from the charity stripe is LaSalle in this game.
6 points up for the Green Archers. UP basketball. Oh, obviously that was that foul. Harold Alarcon knew it.
His third foul, third team foul.
Harold Alarcon has currently got 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. UP, their free throws, 15 of 20. 16 of 21 right now.
Really great shooting night for both teams from all around, really. As much as we're highlighting the three-point shooting of UP, it's just a great game all around.
It's like saying all basics covered. So we're seeing the action between these two teams. Harold Delasco, no problem. Siyempre, of course. Nandiyan si Coach Paul Perasol.
Pato Gregorio, John Vic Remulla are here. Supporters of the UP program. Not just the basketball, but the whole UP sports program.
Five minutes and 37. And a burst of speed. And that quick attack by Kian Baclan. Still keeping the lead at their side, up by 6. And UP, well, they're going to be calling a timeout. But before that, of course, this is the PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. Kian Baclan.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Back here with a 90-92 lead for Salle University. I'll turn you over back to Kate Reyes.
Even prior to him sporting green, Jacob Cortez has always been Jacob Cortez. And as he finally sees action with LaSalle, fulfilling his father Mike's dreams to continue this dynasty, another Cortez is coming in by next month. And it's none other than Jacob's younger brother, Mikey, who is fresh out of St. Anthony High School basketball in Long Beach, California, and is eligible to play this UAAP season. But no teasers for now. Jacob says his brother is just as capable of surprises. How's that gonna look, Benji and Dolph?
Ganun naman talaga yung pusa, marami pag nanganak.
Akala ko sabihin mo sa 9 Lives eh. But really, just the family legacy for the Cortez. Obviously, Mike Cortez, one of the legends of the school. And now, Jacob wearing the same uniform as his dad did decades back. And madadagdagan pa nga, tama, with Mikey, part of the 20-man lineup for LaSalle in the Premier Preseason Cup.
We'll let it continue. It's Mike Phillips going up for the throwdown, but was there a whistle before he could really actually take off?
Yeah, Remogan already whacked Mike Phillips on his way up.
It gets so loud with the people here.
Yeah, that was the foul. That was on ground. So no continuation for Mike Phillips. Only a sideline inbound for LaSalle.
Jacob Cortez. Now we're more than halfway here in this fourth quarter. Unable to make that long-distance shot. Ray Mogat. Defense is back. Look at this, Kian Baclan. Ayaw bumitaw. 5 to shoot for UP. The step back jumper, short. Gani Stevens was being held down, trying to go for that offensive rebound. Kian Baclan acknowledges the personal.
Now on number 13, Kian Baclan is second. Substitution, EJ Guerra for Andrew Duo. 14 count for Gonzalo. 14 to shoot.
Joy Duo will return to the bench. 4.5. If you're going to be taking at both the coaching staff of these two teams, anxious moments written all over their faces. Francis Soroka, yes, pinagpahinga, and right now some renewed energy on his part. It's just a 4-point game.
But the problem is that's going to be 2 more free throws once again for LaSalle. Norukan showing us that he has that mid-range game. Oh, sorry, only the 4th team foul really for UP.
16 seconds.
So it's just going to be a sideline throw in here for DLSU.
LaSalle pa lang nasa penalty na.
It's a one-hander that just won't drop right there for EJ Guliana, and here comes UP. Just tap out. They go to Francis Soruga, guarded by Mike Phillips. Six to shoot for UP. They go inside. Gali Stevens locks the pass. Jacob Cortez puts it up, bangs it in. He's doing everything. He's got 28.
The sidestep is just deadly for Jacob Cortez, putting his team in the center.
Throws it down.
That's just nasty from Francis Noruga.
Try and stop me if you can. It seems to be that way. The message from Francis Noruga. Kian Baklan missing the long distance shot. UP goes for the three. Didn't work out that time.
They will slow things down. Talking about LaSalle. And who has the basketball? The man of the hour, Jacob Cortez.
Kian Baklan is fouled here.
So now UP is in the penalty.
And this is all brought to you by Smart Power, all 99 low down. Look at the way he was able to do it. And it's not even a dunking competition. We are just in a regular game that's being played. And how regular can this be? It's so special. These two teams are really head-to-head and toe-to-toe with this.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa di kita, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Back here with 2 minutes and 50 remaining here in this ball game. DLSU is enjoying a 4-point lead. For the past 3 quarters, they have been consistent with their output. First 2 quarters, both 30 points. And then in the third, they had it to 29. UP somehow is outscoring them here in the fourth quarter. 13-11, and Kian Baklan missing the first free throw.
13 of 20 for LaSalle. and the charity stripe.
He missed both.
Uncharacteristic misses from Kian Baclaan.
John Felicine, that Angani Stevens playing the outside. The setup for the half-court offense here. Angani Stevens, what's he gonna do? It's in the paint. He puts it up. Francis Soruca, offensive rebound, put back. Ball decides to roll out.
That's the second time that he's got those unfriendly bounces.
Jacob Cortez, who can really stop him? He puts up this shot. Kind of wild that time and forced. It's UP trying to fight back to close in on the gap here. This is an open look for a three, long and strong, and Jacob Cortez ends up with a basketball. ABC Tile Adhesive, last 2 minutes of the game. What everybody is expecting and how everybody is going to react. It seems like it's happening right here. It's Mike Phillips simply just putting up that push shot and giving them a 6-point advantage.
And again, who made that assist? It's Jacob Cortez, attracting the attention of the UP defense, forced to double team him, and he just gave the ball to Mike Phillips, and for Mike, just tiraw na to.
Jacob Cortez only has 5 assists, huh? But the rest of the things, he has been doing it his own way. 93 seconds here left in the ball game. Danny Stevens, what's going to be the answer here for UP? They have made a lot of those big shots from the outside. Francis Soruca forcing the issue. Who's got the basketball? Mike Phillips of DLSU.
Oh,
that's going to be a charge.
Yeah, that's going to be an offensive foul. Luis Pablo. I think they were pointing on the elbow.
Well, all of these players, actually, especially the ones on the court, they're fueled with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Okay lang, maintindihan naman referees. As we approach the final minute here, UP needs a basket. Francis Soruca attacking, unable. Mike Phillips stayed with him.
Another forced shot for UP down the stretch.
Jacob Cortez just burning some time and then
talk about putting in the dagger. The cool cum is ice cold here at the PlayTime Filoil Center.
And with only 41.8 seconds remaining in the ball game, yes indeed, that is a Jangnan Hatpa three-pointer. Jangnan Hatpa ba, Jangnan na. Can they still make a big comeback? Can they still make, simple as that, a miraculous comeback here for UP with only 41.8 seconds?
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome!
Checking out what's going to be happening this coming Monday when CSB Bladers will open it up against JRU Heavy Bombers. We start at 12 noon. Letran goes up against Mapua, and then FEU will cap it versus UST. 3 games scheduled this coming Monday. Dito pa rin po yan sa PlayTime Filoil Center in San Juan. And as for this particular ball game, how are you all doing so far? There's still a fight here for Terence Voltea. With 31.2 seconds remaining, not exactly the safest of leads here, and Coach Topex Robinson realizing as long as that final buzzer hasn't sounded off yet, they just have to keep on playing. We got this timeout.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Well, folks, just before you get carried away, we're just playing this game here in the eliminations.
And it's just a preseason, really.
105.99 for DLSU. Earlier, Terence Forteria making a three-pointer. Francis Laruca picks up a foul, and it's going to be free throws to be taken here. Is it Kiam Baclacan who got hit on the nose right there, but he seems to be okay naman.
Has a chance to make up for the uncharacteristic 2 free throw misses he made earlier, and more importantly, a chance to further put this game out of reach.
He missed a couple of free throws earlier.
Make it 3 consecutive missed free throws.
He's got 19 points. He gets the second one to go down. So now 20 for Kian Baclan. Basically like 27 seconds remaining here in this ball game.
Yeah, and it makes it a 3-possession game for UP.
The three-pointer that they would go for. Those three-point shots have abandoned them here in the second half.
Yeah, only 4 3-pointers, only 1 conversion in the fourth quarter for UP, and that proved to be their undoing, as LaSalle will pull this one out.
Francis Laruca and Kian Baclan choking at each other. As if Francis Laruca's trying to steal the ball away from Kian Baclan, but hey, come on, man, we're shaking hands already. Told you all of the ingredients of a ball game that was well waited for. What's worth your time? It happened here in the eliminations block in the preseason cup. DLSU winning this one against UP 106-99. A high-scoring game, as we would say, and everybody got the entertainment and the thrill for this particular weekend. It turned out to be a special treat for all of you, and we just love bringing it to you. Jacob Cortez was getting away with a lot of things here, Randall.
Yeah, just cold-blooded from all over the court. Jacob Cortez, the Cool Cup, 31 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, just taking charge for LaSalle and making his daddy proud. As you see here, he's our ABC Tile Adhesive heavy-duty player of the game.
It's like the shape of things to come para dito sa panig ng Salle University, especially with the presence of Jacob Cortez. But of course, his tandem with Kian Baclaan also was one of the results, and of course, a helping factor here for De La Salle University to get the win over their, sabi nga, non-rival naman daw. They're just actually treating everybody equal. Okay, it's a 106-99 win for DLSU. Terence Fortea, it was a little too late. Actually, he could have gone earlier or checked back into the ball game earlier, but well, only one can win this, and of course, this is just the second game for De La Salle University, and to consider back-to-back wins for them and dealing UP a learning experience very early here in this preseason cup. And this is how it turned out again. So numbers natin, mataas yung kapansin.
Yeah, again, the three-point shooting, 12 three-pointers for UP. However, only one conversion in the fourth quarter. But the biggest ace for LaSalle is how they attack the paint. 58 points in the paint. And really, just an evidence of the depth for both teams. 65 bench points for UP, 50 for LaSalle. And I can't wait for them to meet once again. I don't know when, but I'll be waiting.
Just join us as we head into that direction along the road. It's going to happen again. Don't worry. Jacob Cortez, 31, 4, and 5. We're talking about points, rebounds, and assists. As compared to Ray Mogat, it's going to be forgettable for him. And truly, when he makes a big comeback, he is going to do that. That's truly what we can say for Ray Mogat for that key matchup. And again, ang ating 3-game schedule this coming Monday, ang College of St. Benil will go up against JRU at 12 noon. And then Letran laban sa Mapua. FEU will take on USC to finally cap those 3-game schedule we have. Monday, in June. Welcome it with a big bang. And for Randolph Leongson and Kate Reyes, naman po si Benji Santiago. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Thank you, and we'll see you at the ball games.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
All-Purpose Epoxy, El General, matibay na dikitan.